Now, let's take a look into more Chinese culture.
Cupping, by definition, is we apply negative pressure to the cups. The cups can be ceramic. This is the original one, like the same material made of the needle. We call stone needle. So actually, it's kind of like a stone or ceramic, and we can use in glass one. And also, the modern technology allow us to using pump with this plastic one. And traditionally, we apply some fire, inside the glass jar or ceramic jar, and then we're quickly using that applied to the surface of the skin or the area person complain of pain or muscle soreness, or let's say condition of poor circulation, stomach aches. And once you apply that, it's well holding the area of the congestion. We call also imbalances the area. We're pulling that area out, kind of like you produce a vacuum effect. Once you're doing this vacuum effect, all the tension or the pain area, they kind of release the tension from surface of the skin. And once you remove the cups, the circulation will move much more smoother. And sometimes if the circulation is worse, and you can, after you remove the cups, you can observe like the purple color on the skin instead of like a slight red. Normally it should be slight red, but if a person has a poor circulation, the circulation can turn purple, which should tell you what's going on inside of the body. And we know some circulation issues there. It's not flowing. But by doing the cupping, you created the vacuum effect. It's kind of pulling the pressure or tension of the stagnation out of the skin, which is allow the normal circulation to flow much quicker. And which in a way also helping detox, because all the toxins can be attracted. And this also helping the pain conditions because you deliver more nutrients to the area, kind of isolated. So in other words, we're using cups to force the congested area to open, which is deliver better circulation, better nutrients, so that this area can heal quicker. Mostly, we're using the more muscular areas, and we can use in some of the ligament areas, but the more muscle areas, we can use on the back, on the legs, on the side. That usually works the best. And most of the cupping done actually on the lower, on the whole back, because the whole back has the connection with all over the body, different organs. So once you work on the whole back, this allows the whole body function to open up. The energy will flow all through those areas, and it's helping the bodies get, like vibrant energy. So it's a promote healing. Whenever qi kind of trapped in the area you have the pain, the person have fatigue, tiredness, like uneasiness. But when we're using cupping to promote the energy and the qi flows, the person kind of regain this feeling of wellness and happiness. It depends on how much conditions this person carries. And as a preventative, it can be range any time from 1 to 20. Really depends on how many areas this individual has the complaints with. For example, if you have shoulder pain, neck pain, lower back pain, thigh pain, you need more. But if the person just has one particular spot bothers, like the carpal tunnel, maybe you're just using one. That's all you need. Yeah. Cupping, we usually leave like 10-15 minutes, no more than 30 minutes, because usually the longer it leaves, sometimes the more bruised color looks like. And we try to do on the back so that the person go to the wedding or, go to the ocean, nobody will say, oh, what your family did to you. So we try to keep it very, hidden. But again, most of the marks will disappear in a week. Once a week usually is good enough, And sometimes we will also teach a person how to do a cupping at home. So I will show them how to do it. They will purchase a cupping set and they can do at home. Mostly, I would say more muscular, pain, tension, more like a physical stress, yeah. And sometimes we use that for a woman with fertility, menstrual cramps, mostly like pain conditions. We use the most. When I do cupping, I fall asleep immediately. It's just very relaxing. And the first couple minutes, you feel like the area where you do the cupping kind of sore because that's the area you complain of the pain or tension. Once the tension pulling out, you feel kind of, soreness on the skin, very sensitive. But after a while, you just feel like the flows. You can feel the energy start to flow, and you start to relax. And I fall asleep. Basically, after 10 minutes of cupping, I fall asleep. And when I wake up, I feel like, oh, I still have cups on my body. So that's the time to remove them, And my mom has a cupping one time when she played the mahjong, Chinese games. She leave the cups for so long, like more than 30 minutes. And then later on, she find out the skin really get red, get a little blister-like. So I really recommend not do more than 30 minutes. Yeah, because you will fall asleep, you will forget. I wrote this book last year when I turned to 41. I feel like, I need to get a gift for me. So I started to write a book. This book called The Myths and Truths About Health, an Acupuncturist's Diary of Nutritional Healing. When I work with patients, more and more times I realize being an acupuncturist, I can do a wonderful job for myself, but also I feel like if a patient is still taking the same diet, they don't want to take any responsibility to change their diet, there's not much I can do for them, or I can do only some of them. And so it really gave me the idea helping people to realize how important changing their diet, focus on the nutrition is very important. And also patients who are in the nutrition program, we design for them, they have much more, successful results from acupuncture as well. And this book is based on my own personal experience. I used to weigh like 46 pounds more than I'm now. That's why using that also encouraged people to see the change. And this is a before and after picture. Before I eat noodles, rice every day, and this is after. I stopped that for three months. I stopped eating the corn, soy, wheat, because those are the food I find out I'm allergic to or very sensitive to. And nowadays, I find a lot of clients I work with, even the kids, more and more kids, they have food sensitivities they don't know about. For example, soy milk. I have a little girl, like 3 years old, almost want to get a liver transplant. And I define that soy is something she cannot handle. And we just took a soy out of her diet, and she lose tremendous amount of weight, and also all her liver enzyme went to normal level. So the diet is very important. And I also, this also, has some case studies about how I work with joint pains, fertility, and children's health, weight loss. It's based on my own personal experience, also from my patients, and also for kids. I love to work on our kids, because that's our next generation. It's very cost effective, almost costs nothing. You can use any baby jar to do it. Basically use a lighter, and you can using a tweezer, get the alcohol, like a dip with the cotton, light it, and then put it immediately. That's why in China, how many people in China, they cannot afford a lot of expensive healthcare. Like we all be aware of nowadays, healthcare become more and more expensive. And this is a tool, very easy to use at home. And it's very easy to learn. And also it's very effective. So I would say highly recommend, we can try that like a self-care, modality, because eventually, we all need to learn how to take care of ourselves, our health, and you need to have some tools, because without this knowledge, how you can help take care of yourself and your families. We call that needling cupping technique. For example, a person has very bad headache, and we see the colors of certain area of the skin turn to purple, and we know no matter how much you do, this person just recovers so slow. Then we will use a needle prick on that area, which is create a more vacuum effect. Then we do the cupping. Then the blood, all the blood, they can be extracted. Similar like in India, they have a therapy, I think called the leech therapy. They use leech. They can suck in the swollen joints. So basically, they will remove the inflammation locally. So that's just to give you very fast relief. And but we don't use leech. We just use needles. We have that too. I mean, that's how you see on the YouTube. And that's a very strong, effective way to open the channel and get rid of the inflammation, at its quickest. Yeah. Only thing I want to add to just whenever you suffer pain or some health issue, don't wait. Don't wait for the last minute. And you can do something very simple. Even you do some cupping every day, It's also like a lot of fun. They can put the whole family together. Whoever have the conditions of the complaints, the other family member can help that. It's also increase the family's affinity. So make the whole family together. I mean, increase the awareness. It's also fun to do that. Yeah. So next, we're going to talk about ear screening. In Chinese medicine, this is called auricular therapy. Auricular means ear, and because the ear has very close connection with the brain, it's more like a mobile medical record. By screening that using a special machine, and it will beep on the area, the body try to tell you something's wrong. So next, I'm going to ask April to hold this probe on her hand. So when I turn this on, searching the ear, on the area, the body has a problem. Here, we call it allergy point. So definitely April has some allergy issues. Could be to pollen, could be to food. And this area is showing a lot of tension on the right arm, and the neck, and the shoulder, and the head. And then this area also showing she got a lot of cravings. Do you crave a lot of sweets?
I do.
I see. And this is also endocrine hormone area. This is the area also connect with the eye. Okay, didn't show much. So basically she has a lot of tension we find out on the neck and shoulder. So the ear, each ear has 365 points. And each ear has a connection with each side of the body. That's why we're searching for both ears. And then we not only search the front represents the front of side of the body, and the back also here is indicate the back of the body. This is part of the back of the arm. I just searching the front of the arm. So this is both front and the back, neck and the shoulder also showing a lot of tension. You can hear really, really sharp beat there. That means your neck really wants attention.
Great! In this lesson, we just learned numbers and how talking tongue and 4 tones. Please keep practice. You are getting better and better. Until next time. 欢迎来学汉语，下次再见。